Yo guys, what's up? I'm back. Today is a crazy day. We have a bunch of brand new releases, but I'm going to be focusing on the ones coming from Spider-Man. Brand new day. Now this is going to be the Hulk and the Punisher. So these are some fire drops. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. So this is the 1/6 scale Hot Toys figure of the Hulk as portrayed by Mark Ruffalo. Now one thing to take note about this figure, it's absolutely massive. He's going to stand 20 inches tall. Now I have a Thanos back there and the Hulk is absolutely going to dwarf my Thanos. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the awesomeness that is the Hulk. Now, taking a look, as you can see here, it almost looks like a statue. We have no seams on the elbows. We do, of course, have a seam on the wrist. That hasn't been solved yet, but they're making massive progress. So what does the Hulk come with? It doesn't come with a whole lot. But given the status and the magnitude of this figure, it's understandable. He's going to be coming with a stand, 2 pairs of hands, and well, that's basically it. He does come with 2 face sculpts with 2 different expressions, so that's noteworthy. I'm not going to complain about that because this one, it's just a showcase piece. So as is the standard nowadays with Hot Toys, we do have movable eyes, and in this case, we have 2 different portraits. Sculpted hair, not artisan. We're not going that hardcore with this release because I think this one's going to be a little bit pricey. Oh yeah, by the way, it is currently available for RSVP. I don't know what the price is, but if I had to take a guess, I'm going to say maybe around $425. So we have sculpted hair, 2 awesome portraits, and man, they look absolutely stunning. Take a look at the teeth on the Hulk. Magnificent. We have the grimacing, gritting teeth portrait right here. I don't know which one I would say is the better one. You're probably going to go with the one on the right? The open mouth one, the yelling one, that one is straight up fire. So they are boasting, and they should, seamless silicone body. Take a look at this. Like I said, it looks like a statue. So now Hot Toys has the right, and they will probably be demands for them to reissue figures 2.0s, 3.0s, 4.0s with the silicone body with the embedded skeleton. Even though this is silicone, we're getting a lot of detail. This is amazing. We're getting a lot of vein work on the biceps. You can see hair on the chest. Take a look at the back. Guy looks like he's been in 1,000 battles already. You got hair on the legs. This is just great. This is fantastic. This is progress. Man, we thought in-art was really eclipsing Hot Toys. I don't know. So now here is the comparison of the brand new Hulk, the MMS 905 versus the old one, MMS 186. It's vastly different. It looks way better. The proportions are more realistic. I think the color is better. The tailoring is better. The height is better. If you're looking for a Hulk, this is the one. This is the one. No more excuses. This is your Hulk. That amazing portrait of Mark Ruffalo. The hair sculpting is on point. I think the artist name that did the sculpting, you can look him up on Instagram. I think his name is something like JC Hong. Great job. Now we have the second sculpt, slightly different angle. Once again, fantastic. Take a look at those gleaming, menacing eyes. So good. One thing I noticed right here, I don't even know how they pull this off. You see those little ridges on the top of the teeth, those little ridges that we've seen before in real life. That is so crazy to get that detailed on a 1/6 scale figure. Okay, here we have him posed up with Spider-Man. They did recently drop the information on this Spider-Man. A lot of people aren't feeling it. A lot of people are holding off because we want a head sculpt. We want Tom Holland. They didn't give us that with this version. But if you got to do the whole brand new day thing, this is your guy for Spider-Man. Great action pose. So we got a little bit twist in the waist, showing off the flexibility of this figure. Absolutely amazing that we have no seam lines here. This is a collector's dream come true for 1/6 scale. We are finally getting there. The last hurdle will be the wrist seams, but I think maybe one day we'll have that solved. Now, practically, you got to be thinking to yourself, if you're going to pick up this figure, how do you display him? 20 inches tall, almost 2 feet tall. He's not going to fit in a DTOF unless you knock out a whole entire shelf. He may not fit in one of these cases right here for sure. So even my Thanos isn't a special case, and he's not going to fit in there either. So this is a guy that's gonna need something special. You may have to get like a 1/4 scale case just to house this guy, because you don't want to have like a lot of dust collecting on him or anything like that. So you're gonna have to chip in maybe like another $150 for a special case. Welcome to the collecting game. Enjoy your stay. Another action pose. Take a look. Take a look at that bend. It's a little bit unsightly in the inside of his elbow, but I can't complain. I can't complain because that's optional. You don't have to do such an extreme pose here. So yeah, Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, absolutely fantastic. It's everything we've been waiting for. And one other thing I need to point out, look at the feet. There's no seams on the feet. I don't know how they're doing this. No seams on the feet. That gives hope to no seams on the wrist. One day we're gonna get there. Good posability. Looks like he's gonna be very stable on his feet, which is gonna be a plus, because I think we have another photo in here of him on the stand, and man, he barely fits on the stand. This base, I don't know what base this is. This is not the base that it comes with. Check out those hands. Great sculpt work on the hands. Tailoring's on point. Check out the tears in the pants, the tatters. Okay, so here we have the shot of the Hulk on the base. As you can see, it's almost comical. He's barely fitting on the base. I'm not complaining that they gave us a base, but this one, man, unless you put him in a statue pose, he's barely going to be able to stand on this thing if you want to give him some kind of dynamic posing. Another awesome shot further back with the Spider-Man in battle, perhaps giving us a little bit of spoiler for a brand new day. Hey, I didn't do it. Blame it on Hot Toys. So yeah, that's the Hulk. I have nothing bad to say about this figure. All praise. This thing is phenomenal. Now, we're going to go on to the Punisher. Now we're on to the iconic Frank Castle, the Punisher, as portrayed by Jon Bernthal. Now, head sculpt, fantastic. Looks 100% like Jon Bernthal. I don't want to hear any criticisms of this head sculpt, because if you're criticizing this, get out the game. This is phenomenal. This is pretty much as good as it gets. Now, what does he come in with? Of course, we have the obligatory rolling separate eyebrows. We have numerous weapons because, hey, the Punisher is going to give even John Wick a run for his money on Arsenal. We've got a bunch of hand sculpts. We have a base, and that's basically it, right? So both the Hulk and the Punisher are pretty bare bones, but fantastic in their details. Speaking of details, check out the chest plate, the bulletproof vest. Check out the knives, check out the magazines, check out the logo. I like how it's got, the teeth with the knives. Kind of blends it in as it should from the movie. And we have backplate as well. Phenomenal. Good tailoring. Great. We have a rocket launcher. We have something that looks customized over here. Check out the coloring here. Customized slide, right? Definitely from the movie. And they're doing a really good job. They're doing a really good job. If you're into watches, they're doing a really good job on these watches here. I love it. Take a look at the hand sculpts. Hand sculpts are very important. They're very expressive. You got to use your hands to express yourself. So do our Hot Toys. This looks good. We have two different angles of Jon Bernthal, aka Frank Castle, the Punisher. Looks just like him. We have some battle scarring on here. The eyes look so realistic, so lifelike. The hair sculpt is on point. Good sculpting there. These are one of these sculpts that could be mistaken at a glance for a real photograph. It's top notch. Like I said, if you say something bad about this figure sculpt, just get out the game, man. This ain't for you, because this is near perfection. Like, I'm not even a big Punisher fan, but seeing this kind of perfection makes me think, should I get a Punisher? I don't know, but this is one of the best head sculpts I've ever seen, for sure. Look at that. You can see this pent up anger, this pensiveness in his expression. The eyes are sunny, just a slight little tilt, stern look, action pose. Looks like the slide is locked back, so maybe the action's over. Good hands, could never have enough arms. Here we go, the Punisher, ready to punish everybody. Maybe even the Hulk, I don't know. I don't know what the plot. And if I did, I can't spoil it, right? I can't spoil it. We all got to see this movie. So this one is also available now for RSVP. I don't know the price. If I had to take a guess, because he doesn't come off a lot. We don't have any silicone going on here. Maybe $285 to $325. Not sure. Somewhere in that range. So yeah, very basic, figure. Hopefully the posability is fantastic because you got a lot of cloth here. There's not a lot of exposed skin, so typically figures like this, they're very posable because you could hide all those joints and not worry about it. Like with the Hulk, you see all the joints, but luckily the technology is advancing. But the Punisher, I would be shocked if he's not highly posable. Every shot's looking great. I can see a lot of action poses coming from this figure. He looks quite stable on his feet. The tailoring on the legs is fantastic. It's not overly baggy, it's good fitted. So of course these are prototype figures. I would like to see when this figure comes out if it holds up. You know, when we get to wide mass scale production, I'm hoping so. They're kind of hinting that it is going to be good. We're going to take them for their word. Nice little nonchalant casual pose, locked in, ready to rock. So yeah, guys, that's the Punisher. We had the Hulk. These two are fantastic. You got to let me know in the comments. Are you looking to pick up the Hulk or the Punisher? The Spider-Man we haven't talked about yet. Maybe I'll do a video on the Spider-Man, but you got to let me know in the comments. What do you guys think about these figures? I think they're fantastic. I think Hot Toys is really hitting a stride. We had somewhat of a drought recently, and then they hit us up with this, which also, pace yourself, guys. We have Doomsday coming out. You know there's going to be a slew of figures coming out for Doomsday, so get ready. I'm ready for it. It's going to be an exciting time leading up to Christmas. But anyways, guys, I thank you for checking out the video, and I will check you all in the next one, and peace.